Hi kids, welcome to Kids Stories Without Borders.
Once upon a time, in a quiet and simple village surrounded by green hills, there lived a poor boy named Jack and his loving mother. Their home was small, their clothes were worn, and they had very little food, but they shared kindness and hope. The only thing they owned of value was a thin, gentle cow who gave them milk each day. But one day, the cow stopped giving milk, and their situation became even more difficult. Jack's mother sighed deeply and said, "We have no choice. We must sell the cow at the market." Jack nodded, though his heart felt heavy as he gently held the cow's rope. As he walked toward the market, Jack wondered what their future would be like. Along the way, he met a strange old man with bright, curious eyes. The man looked at the cow and smiled. "I will trade you these magic beans for it," he said. Jack hesitated, but something about the beans felt special. Trusting his instincts, Jack agreed to the trade and returned home with the beans. When his mother saw the beans, her face filled with anger and disappointment. "Magic beans?" she cried. "We needed money, not stories." That night, Jack went to sleep, feeling confused and sad. But during the night, something magical began to happen. The beans grew and grew, twisting into a giant beanstalk that reached high into the sky. When Jack woke up, he was amazed to see the enormous plant stretching beyond the clouds. Without hesitation, curiosity pulled him forward, and he began to climb. Higher and higher he climbed, until the ground disappeared far below him. At last, he reached a strange land above the clouds. There, he saw a huge castle, towering and silent. Carefully, Jack walked toward the door, his heart beating fast. A kind but worried woman opened the door and looked down at him. "You must leave," she whispered. "The giant who lives here is dangerous." But before Jack could move, heavy footsteps shook the ground. The giant entered, his voice booming like thunder. "Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell a human," he roared. Quickly, the woman hid Jack inside a cupboard. The giant searched, but eventually sat down to eat. After eating, he brought out a bag of gold and counted it. Soon, the giant grew sleepy and fell into a deep sleep. Jack quietly stepped out and carefully took the bag of gold. Then he ran as fast as he could back to the beanstalk. He climbed down quickly and returned home safely. His mother was shocked, but the gold helped them live better. But Jack's curiosity was not over, and one day he climbed again. This time, he found a magical hen that laid golden eggs. Once again, he waited until the giant slept and took the hen. But as he escaped, the hen made a noise and woke the giant. The giant roared with anger and chased after Jack. Jack ran faster than ever, his heart pounding. He reached the beanstalk and began climbing down quickly. The giant followed, climbing down after him. When Jack reached the ground, he grabbed an axe. With all his strength, he began chopping the beanstalk. The beanstalk shook and cracked as the giant climbed down. With a final strike, the beanstalk fell to the ground. The giant fell with it and was never seen again. Jack and his mother stood together, safe at last. With the gold and the magical hen, they built a better life. Jack had learned that courage and wisdom must go hand in hand. And from that day on, they lived happily, never forgetting the lessons of the beanstalk.
Did you enjoy the story? Tap subscribe for more.